Boom. I'm here late 2 minutes. That's not too bad. And that light's going to drive me nuts because you know it is. That's better. Might not drive you guys nuts, but it's a short trip for me anymore. Anywho, Miss Lissa, how are you? And Miss Gina, yes. And those slippers, though, did you see those slippers? My son found those. Oh my God! Wait till you find out what they are, Jody. You're gonna die. I'm only gonna show you guys like the estate sale I went to today, because I literally filled up my car at 3 different estate sales this weekend. And yeah, Annie, how are you? So as a matter of fact, let's start out with those slippers. This estate sale today was a doctor's house, and I knew it was just because of where it. That's what am I going to do here with that? I got to figure out something about that light one of these days. See if I can block it with my head for a little while. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Oh, anyway, there's a certain area in Vancouver where the doctors had their houses, and this is one of them. And I'll tell you what, if the farm sold today, I would buy that house. And it's not in as desirable a location as they were when they were built, but it's on one of the busiest main roads. It's off of it a ways, but you can't hear the road, and it overlooks the whole Columbia River from on high. It's almost directly across from the Portland airport too. Anyway, if I were to live in town, that would be the area, but I will never live in town unless I'm in a nursing home. And if I'm in a nursing home, I better not know what's going on in life, because I'll probably kill one of my kids for doing that to me. Missy G, how are you? And happy birthday to you. Yesterday was Dren's 8th birthday, so you guys have the same birthday weekend. That would be the nice tea seller. I call her Missy G. Valerie, how are you? From Granite Falls, Washington. You're probably one of the closer ones to me here. Well, I don't know, because Jody, Miss Toy Addict, is just across the river. She's about 20 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, depending on traffic. It's all the traffic things. And Miss Dina, how are you? You are up late. Wow. So anyway, this guy was a doctor. He was a golfer. He was a skier. He was a camper. I don't know how long ago his wife passed away. But they had a 5-bedroom, 3-story house, and I guess you could call it a double car garage, but not really. You wouldn't really park 2 cars in there. There's no way. Maybe a 1.5, so they could put their mower and that kind of stuff in there. Who else have I missed? Have I missed anybody? Yell at me if I miss anybody. I might have to bring somebody on here to be my chat supervisor. Annie, you feel like coming on? You can block your camera off and just be my voice. Anyway, so I called my son because I went right by his house. My youngest son, Ryan. You guys see him usually on Wednesday nights. He comes in and gives me a hug on his way to leave. So he's in the closet in the downstairs, in one whole room was just hanging racks of clothing racks that were zippered up. And that's where most of the women's clothes were. I swear to you guys, I did not want to buy any more clothes. So I tried not to look at anything. Because if you can feel my pain. Oh, and I really should have been listing today, but y'all know I got 2 things listed, which is better than nothing. I did get a bunch of stuff processed last night. So when I get done here, I have like 30 drafts I need to go take pictures of and set loose, because I haven't had hardly any sales this weekend, which is okay for right now. But, No listy, no Sally. So Ryan got into the closet and he found these slippers. These are vintage. And when I say vintage, let me just tell you, these are vintage REI. They are leather on the bottom, and you would get out of your skis and everything, and you would wear these around in the ski chalet, whatever you want to call it. And I thought, what size are these? Extra large. Made in the USA. The sole is steer hide, not leather. They had another pair there that was, they weren't like this, but I probably should have gotten them too. Can you see that? Steer hide. Made in the USA. Anyway, I thought Ryan was going to keep them. He doesn't wear shoes. He hates shoes. He wears flip-flops, and if he could, he would go barefoot anywhere. At WSU, which was the college that he got his bachelor's degree at, Washington State University, they called him the Barefoot Bandit. And they even wrote an article about him in their paper, and the local paper here, the Columbian, came and interviewed him because he walked around barefoot all year long in the winter and everything. Anyway, so whoop, whoop, whoop for those. Thought he was going to keep them. Apparently, he changed his mind. So now you guys are going to have to deal with that light. Sorry. And I don't know why. Let's see. Okay. What did Valerie do? Valerie, what did you do? Ooh, nice. Nice. I have, I don't want to blind you guys. It's definitely a farmer's tan. Got to stick to my name, you know. Anyway, I know that Miss Lissa Baubles, Blings, and Needful Things has to get up early for an appointment. So I am going to show you two more things, and then I'm going to do the Christmas stuff that she wants to look at. I was actually leaving the kitchen, and I saw these, and I bought them. And when I get to 1,000 subscribers and over, and I've been there for a little while, I'm going to send Kevin Commonwealth Picker a package, because I don't want him to call me out, but I got some cool things for him, and this is one. Let's see. Fleet. Boy, the glare is bad. Is that from that? Fleet. Buffered laxative. Acts within 1 hour or overnight. Hi, Amy. Anyway, I got two of those. Those are going to him. And then I have not seen this. This means absolutely nothing. And I walked past it about 20 times. And finally, I decided I'm going to pick that sucker up. Anybody? It's pink. It's a real pale pink. I had to turn it over because I was like, what the heck? Lennox. Don't you think so, Dina? I think he'll like them too. One for him and one for Heather Blue Ridge Mama. Today's their anniversary, by the way. I think it's today, this weekend anyway. Which kind of fits because they went on vacation. New meds making him sick to his stomach. Oh my gosh, Annie. Don't get makeup on. Do you want to come on and be my chat person, Lissa? Is that what you're saying? Sorry, I'm like sitting here waiting for you to answer me like, what the heck's wrong with you? There's that stupid light again. I don't know. See it? Right under my nose. And then it goes away. Who knows? Okay, I'll send you the link. Hang on. Just everybody, can you be patient with me for a minute? Pretty please. I will send this to Miss Lissa. Anyway, so I'll tell you what. I'm going to show you the very first thing that I grabbed in just a second. The very first thing that I grabbed when I walked in the door. This is day 3. This place was packed. This was the same estate sale company that did the what did they do? They did there we go. I sent it to you, Lissa. Same estate sale company that did the fishing estate sale. I don't know if you guys remember. When I used to do and that's another thing I want to ask you guys. Do you want me to continue? Should I go back to doing my weekly what sold Monday videos? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get into eBay, but not thinking right. Anyway, okay. Can you show the popcorn maker? I could, except for it's in the house because I washed it and it's ready to list, but I can go in and get it if you want me to. As soon as Lissa gets here, I will go in and get it. Hi, Arthur. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while, which doesn't mean anything because you could have been lurking. Okay, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. There she is.
There we go. It's Lissa Morris from the porch again, because
that's all right. We don't care. It's probably way cooler out there because at least you're getting a breeze.
That's why I changed tops.
Who cares? We're not judgy judgertons on this channel, are we? You guys aren't judgy judgertons. We don't care. As long as you're covered, that's all that matters. Okay, so
PJ top.
There you go. I'll show you the first thing that I picked up when I walked through the door. And I can't remember who I sent pantless on the porch. Hola, hola, Mike.
I forgot to look at the chat. I got to be on the laptop, so I need to fetch that up.
I saw this hanging on the hall tree when I walked in, and I was like, "That's a really nice hat." And I didn't even look at the price tag because I didn't see one on there until I got it home. Annie, what do you think? Huh?
Isn't that Coach?
Dun dun dun! It is, and it's real Coach. And it sells for about $70 is what I got for. I already looked it up when I got home. There's one listed that's what size is this one? Petite small. There's only one other one, the same exact color listed. So, yep.
That should be a quick sell. That looks in really nice condition.
It is. Anyway, so how is it that after 3 days that this Coach hat is still hanging on the hall tree? I'm gonna do that so that they can see better. Anyway, they did not get it. I paid, so just so you know, other than a few other things that I'm gonna show you, and I'll tell you them, I paid $120 for everything I'm gonna show you. And if we broke it down to piece by piece, it would probably be pennies because I have a lot of littles. All right. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. All right. Did not get it. I got home and I was kind of sort of having some lunch, relaxing, and my brother's employee, Alex, who's also my nephew's best friend, comes in with his trailer, and I guess his mother-in-law to be is moving in with them, so they were unloading a bunch of stuff, and she says, he comes over, his girlfriend came over, and she goes, "We have a bunch of stuff. Do you want to come look at it?" Do you want it? And I was just like, oh my God, I'm on overload. I shouldn't even have gone shopping. You went to 2 estate sales on Saturday, only got one. What? Oh, that's horrible, Mike. That they were trying to find somebody to buy this estate out.
Mike, I'm not pantless on the porch. Thank you very much. I'm struggling with the laptop, but thanks. Pantless
So
on the porch.
I said, sure, I'll come and look. So let's see. First, it was an air compressor, so I got a brand new air compressor for me. I'm keeping. Then it was this. This is a the heck. Liz already knows what it is because I said so.
Well, I won't tell anybody then.
This is a Steinbach. It is signed. It is numbered.
Those are fabulous.
This one is actually 2250 of 10,000, so it's a fairly low number. It's got that on it.
I'm going to tap out for a minute.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
It's got that on it, and this is actually one of the 3 wise men. It's got that on it, and these sell for brand new $425, and on the used market there aren't any of this one available, and all of the other used ones like this are selling for about $125. You're free to me. There you go. So this is not a mini. They have mini ones also that are probably about this high, and they sell for about 58. But I mean, really? Anyway, they gave me this because it was a duplicate. The other thing I'm going to show you that's not from this sale, I actually got it at one of the other estate sales. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw my post, and this thing was filthy, gross, dirty. This is a Tupperware server. It's got the 6 pastel cups and straws, and I actually found this up in the cupboard above the refrigerator, and I soaked it overnight in Dawn and about a tablespoon of bleach, and there you go. That goes for about $40. There's one other one on eBay, like I love those. I know. There's another one like it on eBay. The spoons that it has are like little fork spoons, and then they also have the lids and the coasters. Well, I have the coaster set listed separately, but I think I'm going to end that listing and put it together because I also have the little container that the coasters sit in, and I just bought a bunch of those lids. The lids that fit those, I didn't even buy. Well, I did. I don't know, pennies at a couple weekends ago. So I have all the lids. And so when I was looking it up earlier, I was like, oh, I have all that stuff. I'll just price mine the same as theirs. And mine will have a little bit more. Anyway, I love old Tupperware. Those of you that don't know, I sold Tupperware for years, and I have a lot of it. And so it makes me giggle when people talk about Tupperware, because especially when they don't know what it's called. But hey, I don't know what a lot of things are called, like those hangy doobie thingies on ornaments, caps. We got schooled by Sarah if she's hanging out. Anyway, so that thing was really cool. And if you guys, there she is. Are you ready? I hope you're ready.
Yeah, our internet dropped on that, and it was like, whatever, and I needed this, so.
That's okay. That's all right. So, I lost my train of thought, and that's not you. It's just me. Shoot.
Okay, now I can watch everybody.
Ornaments, hangy thingies. Sarah schooled me on that. I'm trying to think. What the heck was I saying? Somebody help me. Love the cups and the... No. I don't remember. It must not have been anything exciting. It's kind of that way. I'm telling you.
Oh
All
no, my
right.
grandma always
So
said if you can't remember, it must have been a lie.
I like to blame it on chemo brain and all the burnt hair I inhaled when I caught on fire. Oh,
Huff and burnt
I know
hair.
what it was. Huh?
Huff and burnt hair. That's just
When your hair catches on fire, like your eyebrows and your nose hair and your hair here, you inhale it
I
as you're
know.
running through it.
I know.
It's
It's not a funny thing, but it was just being, you're huffing
woo,
burnt hair.
I was. It's a smell that's not that you'll never
Oh yeah.
forget. Who did I miss? Okay, so I put another post on my Instagram, and I don't know if I put it on my feed. Yeah, I did. It showed a basket of really dirty, dusty flashlights, all different kinds and colors. And I asked a poll on the stories, and it was in there too on the regular one, if you would buy this. And
Yes.
7 people said no, and 2 people said yes. And so I shared that on my stories. And I also, what did I tell you? I don't know if I shared that in my regular feed, but I can find out. Basically, what I said was those of you who said no better do some researching on vintage flashlights because you are sorely
Hey,
mistaken
jackass.
about them. Hey, Matt, how are you? And so if you guys don't have any idea about the value of vintage flashlights, this is just a plain old Ever-Ready one. A lot of those ones in that, they were dirty, they were dusty, and I didn't even pay for them. I got them free from my aunt, but I would have paid $10 for them. That's what I said in my post. Because there was some long ones like the mag lights, only they were aluminum like this. And there was a long one that was plastic. There were vintage Radio Shack plastic ones. So if you guys don't have any idea about the value of these flashlights, these older flashlights, I beg you to go and look them up because you will be amazed, and you walk by them every day when you go to sales. It's kind of like lanterns and stuff like that. A lot of people don't want to mess with them. It does not matter if they work. People want this plastic piece for theirs, or they want this piece, or they want this piece. They need the inside piece. They may need the spring. They may need just the body.
Now that's even interesting to me, Noelle, because I found a few torches. I'm like, the gosh darn thing don't work, and I was gonna pitch them. So
Everything can be sold for parts. I shouldn't have to tell any of you guys that now.
well, it didn't seem that quite that old, but so I find that interesting that you said even the plastic bits because it has a perfectly great casing.
Batteries, you guys. Batteries sell.
I've sold
Vintage
batteries.
batteries, whether they're dead or they work. And I know you think I'm nuts, Matt. You know this. You know this. Matt will help me on this one.
I sold a battery that I found in a junk drawer years ago. I used to keep it on my knickknack shelf. It was an Ever-Ready battery, and it said it expired in 1933. I got like $40 for that thing. I couldn't believe it hadn't corroded.
You guys seeing these? These are, see this? $7.50, 0 bids. Look at this. Vintage Ever-Ready flashlight, tested and works. Here, there was a plastic one like this in that basket, exactly like that one. This is a little pen light. It's about the size of a pen, $20. Here's another Ever-Ready battery. Now, mind you, these are not sold, so let me get the solds up. And I guess I did not click that. Something else you guys should keep in mind. Okay, here we go. Rayovac. Look at this battery.
Yeah.
Right. Blowing your minds yet, you guys? Because the batteries
are crazy.
It's not just the batteries. Look at these. Some of these old flashlights actually came in cars. They came with the car, and they will look weird. It might
In the
not
glove
say.
box.
I just pulled up Ever Ready. Okay, you guys. So here's a lot of 6 vintage miniature flashlights. Ever Ready, Hipco, Rayovac, Quick Light. Here's some bulbs. I have a couple of these plastic ones. I mean, so that tub, I have some of these. I have a yellow one. So there you go, you guys. There's another thing. I think I have one of these in there. Here you go. Here's a lot of batteries. Sorry. You guys are laughing at me.
Unbelievable.
You guys
No, we're not. You're giving knowledge
all day long. Look at $650. Yes, sir. This is not a joke.
Wait, what? I mean, really?
I show you guys stuff all the time this is why I post my odd posts, my odd sales on eBay. This is why I post them on Instagram, because I think people don't realize all the cool things that there are. Look at this, is broken.
I was just going to say, is it broke? Oh, my stars.
Vintage red head flashlight. In good shape. The red lens does have a chip and a small crack as seen in the pictures. These flashlights are rare and hard to find. And yes, they are.
Wow. Just wow.
Just wow. I'll wow you every day. I'll wow you with something every day. So that little post on my Instagram was a test. It was a test.
You're so testy.
Mike, you don't think I'm nuts because you're nuts.
No, he thinks I'm nuts. He thinks I'm nuts, not you, me.
Antique telephone batteries for sale. Absolutely. They're dry cell. Hang on. Sorry, Matt. Matt, next time you come down, you need to stop and see me. You know where the Alon A Casino is on exit 16 at the base of Washington? That's my exit. I'm right across the street from them. You need to let me know when you're coming down. Anyway, you guys, Matt is Jackass Retro. Matt, are you? Hang on a second here.
Matt, I've seen his show a few times.
Drop your link in the chat, will you, Matt? I just made you a moderator. Anyway, as he says here, and you guys know that watch me, once you can wrap your mind around what might make something special, you start seeing it everywhere. It's like the end of The Sixth Sense. It was special the whole time. And it's true, because I'm going to show you guys a bunch of stuff, and the next time you go sourcing, you're going to see it. That's all right, Matt. Whenever you have a chance, we're going to be here for a while, but when you have a minute, drop it in.
Noelle has goodies.
Matt sells a lot of postcards and ephemera as well. So he sells a lot of the same stuff that I do. So he does a video daily on his shipping and stuff like that almost every morning. I've not seen him. He doesn't know that I watch him regularly because I'm a lurker. I'm a listener and a lurker. But
well, now also, you just ratted yourself out.
He knows. He's not stupid. Matt and Rob, Thrifty Lobster, and then Justin Time Flippings, they have a show usually on Lobster's channel every Friday night. Anyway, and a lot of you guys already know that. Who else? Your poll vote was yes, it was, Gina. So you won. You were part of the 30%.
Just a second. Jamie's got to take the trash out.
We don't care. You know, that's part of life.
He just had to walk by me. It's trash night.
Matt, you know Wade from Wade's Ventures. He told me a long time ago that I should just make another channel and call myself the Known Lurker. But everybody would know who I was now. Wada. All right.
I think it'd make a neat t-shirt.
What'd you think of my pink Lennox dish?
think it's very pretty.
I've never seen pink before, but like I said, that doesn't matter because who am I? We see new things. And I walk past it like, I don't know, every time I walk through the kitchen, which I had to do to take stuff out. All right. Christmas. Just going from the top of the box down, so you might not like what I show you first.
Oh, we're getting a strip tease of the item.
You were lurking in Wade's show today, too. Yeah, I usually don't talk in his show because he ignores everybody, which he did today. So anyway, but that's how that goes. All right. All of this stuff was in the basement. And I loaded up the Christmas stuff, and then I went over to the wall where the washer and dryer were, and I found these. I've never seen this before. Woolite cold water soap in an aluminum pouch.
Well, that looks like it would have been like a sample to here try this product that they
No, they're not. I got a whole bunch of them. It says Woolite on the back too. I got a whole dish of them. That's how they bought them in the 50s. They probably bought a bunch of them. All of their stuff, their oven, their refrigerator, their freezer were from the 50s. They look like they'd never been used. They were so clean. Look at, I got a whole bunch of them. And then this one, Mirage, New Life for Fine Fabrics. Same thing. I only got 2 of these.
Never even heard of that one.
I've never heard of that one either.
I've sold Estee Lauder cold water wash soap. I got $50 for a bottle of that. That was, I don't know, what was it? Maybe 10 ounces, 8 ounces.
All right, you guys.
It smelled like youth do.
What did I tell you? I don't know. I can tell you they wanted $4. I can tell you they didn't. I'm lucky. I am so lucky. And I'm not bragging or laughing at anybody else because I know those Woolites look sort of like the ones you would have bought at the laundromat. Yeah, they do. Except for you would have just
There's that, Jody. You're right.
I don't know, Jody. I should post them because what's her name that you introduced me to that's over there, the gal that loves the retro stuff, she'd probably love to have some of those. Anyway, here you go, guys. Plastic. Don't know who it's made by because I can't read it because if I do that, then you guys can't see very well. Anyway, plastic tree because we all need these. This might have been before the bottle brush trees. This is the original bottle brush tree. You know I got these. Little candle rings. Candles. $1 bill, y'all. No, they weren't.
Plastic candle rings.
They wanted $2. I'm just going to take these price tags off right now because why not? One less thing I have to do. They had a lot of this stuff. I got a lot of it. Whatever was left that I could get while I was there.
Hey, it's all money.
I'll probably lot these. There's another set. Do you guys see how plasticky these are? How here? They don't make these anymore. If they do. Anyway.
And you can find box loads of that. Box loads.
Everybody walks. You know what? You know where they make where you can get stuff like that at the pet store to put in your fish tank.
Yeah, that's the same type of plastic, so people aren't sure of the texture. Yeah.
It is
very much like the plastic plants.
Apparently there was two of that one as well. I don't know. I just grabbed them. Don't question me.
Take the tag off that one, Noelle.
I was looking for it. I couldn't see it.
In your left hand.
Oh, there it is. I see it. It's hiding in the foliage. And then
Gina's saying, "Thank God they don't make them anymore."
Gina, you just hush it. Hush it. Now, you could put these around your candles, or you can hang them on the door or the wall, or I don't know, put it on the toilet seat.
Oh, the giant 1970s bayberry red pillar candle in the middle of it.
Oh yeah, there's a few of those too. I don't do candles because they require fire.
We understand. Shiny brights, gang. Shiny
Can't
brights.
just assume that these are shiny brights because the box says shiny brights.
Look on the hangy taggy thingy, remember? From our show. I know it's called the cap, but it's much more fun to say hangy taggy thingy. See everybody nicely impressed.
I actually got 5 other boxes of these at another estate sale this weekend for $1 a box.
Gina has a point. I'm sure that plenty of us did too, or at least siblings. Eat the little red berries and get sued.
Fruit are forever spoken for by my ex-girlfriend and former business partner. Oh, Matt, that stuff is stupid expensive to buy new. It is. It is. It is. What did Gina say? Some kid would eat the little red berries these days, and the company would get sued. Well, the little red berries that they have on the ones that you buy at the Hobby Lobby, which you couldn't pay me to go shop in because they don't believe it's okay to for women to have birth control rates to any of that. Anyway, that's just me.
I've got one I can add there just for Gina. The next door neighbor kid, when I was little, he used to eat the hats off the little Fisher Price people. Any of them that had ball hats, he ate the hats. So you could always tell if Joe had got to it.
Wasn't the dog, huh?
Nope. Joe would sit there and gnaw on it until he ate them off.
Okay, I got 2 of these. Boda, Sweden. They were Swedish. And it is a crystal star.
We love our crystal ornaments.
You guys, these things in these little plastic, and don't overlook these. If you see Sweden, you probably should pick it up and check it out. And this one is a Santa.
Do your teeth. Yeah, look what at 109 what Jackass said. It's good it's a late night show.
Costa Boda. I agree with you 100%.
I have never encountered one of these stores, but I have not heard a lot of good from them.
Hobby Lobby, they're beautiful stores. I love them. The only one that I've ever been in was in Billings, Montana, and that was the first time I ever saw one. They're huge. But the owners, being Christian, which I don't have a problem with anybody's faith, felt that it was their right to not allow their employees to have the rights to
birth control.
Well, that too, but any kind of that. So they literally, it's a law now. They petitioned and made it a law. Okay, this is so vintage.
That's some bizarre stuff for 2021.
This is a brass tennis racket, and it's a Christmas ornament. This wasn't 2021, Lissa. This has been, I don't know how many years.
You made the law. I just, that blows my mind.
Made in where?
India Exotics.
Handmade in India. Isn't that cool? The wife played tennis. They both played tennis. Okay, so I showed you guys some handmade ornaments at the end of our last ornament thing. Here's another one. Not quite as cool as my mom's, but it's still cool.
The clothespins.
Here's a little angel. This whole box right here has different kinds of angels in it.
They're so sweet.
Somebody handmade these. Could have been her. Okay, so I just picked these all up because I'm going to list them all together because somebody will buy them. And I'll probably list them for around $20.
Yeah, and they'll make a little themed angel tree, or they collect angel ornaments.
We're getting to the good stuff. It's down here in the bottom.
She's torturing us.
Just be patient.
Making us wait.
See what's in this one. Computer ornament. They bought this at Neiman Marcus.
Well, then it wasn't cheap. Oh my heavens. I'm sorry, but that's just cute.
I have no clue. I looked on it. It's old. It's been around. Look at the hangy taggy thingy.
Well, look at the style of the computer.
I know. Check it out. Check it out. Anyway.
Hey, it's an ergonomic keyboard. That's extra special.
I see 0 markings. I haven't Google Lensed it. I'm sure I'll probably find it because, you know, we usually do. But
Mike, you are indeed correct about that statement. I'm not repeating it. No one can read it, but I'm not repeating it.
About what Matt said. You know,
112, Mike.
I don't know what you're referring to when you say 112.
Oh, okay. Let's just say that you would wholeheartedly agree, and I know this for a fact.
It's penis. It's okay to have one and be proud of it, but you whip it out and shove it in my kid's face, we're going to have problems. Exactly. Everybody is more than happy to have their own opinion. Keep it to yourself one way or the other. You know, I'll talk to anybody about anything, but once somebody starts getting nasty about it, I'm done. We can agree to disagree with the adults.
Well, look, there's Nancy again. Hello, Nancy. That's over this overstuffed house. She loves the comment.
Hi, Nancy. How are you? There you go. There you go, Gina. You happy?
You happy? You happy now?
Are you happy? Okay. I'm just going to torture you a little bit more because I can.
And you do so love that.
A bunch
Drawing
more
it out.
of these, a bunch more of the little handmaids. All right. I think I showed. I didn't have any of these to show. I had something similar to this. You guys, you ought to know by now. These things right here are worth some money. I hope you guys find a bunch of this kind of stuff because this was the 3rd day of the estate sale and nobody picked this shit up. Why? Because they didn't watch my show. So it was there for me to get. They didn't watch mine and Lissa's show. Look at how that sparkles. These are plastic beads, you guys. It doesn't matter. People love these.
It's nostalgia for some folks.
There's a set of 3 that are the same color that I will sell those 3 together. So that one.
Those actually took a little more time to make than people might think.
Oh, they do. And here's this one.
Oh, that's a nifty take.
I know. I don't know. It's stiff. It's got like silver wire in the center of it. And then there's this one. So I will sell this one and probably this one together. So anyway, you guys, I literally just took all the ornaments that I wanted. I put them in this box, which they told me to do. And
was this one of those, Noelle, where you just get to take whatever and clean out the place, or?
No, there wasn't the clean out yet. It was the 3rd day. Anything, I sell those pin push ornaments all the time during the holidays. Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. It was 50% off anything $50 and under. It's the last day.
Okay.
And then it was, what did I set over? Okay. I want to make sure I get these back in here so that I know, because I'm putting all my Christmas stuff together so that I can just spend like 12 years listing just Christmas stuff, because that's what it's going to be at this point in time.
Oh, yeah. 3rd quarter, got to get it up.
I used to make those beaded things. I could make a bunch and throw those baby. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Anyway, and just like Matt said, Matt, did you put your link in yet? If you did, great. If you didn't, great. If you want to put it in again, great. Anybody else?
You did, you didn't? Anyone?
Anybody else? Drop your links. I'm all over that.
We got a room full of wrenches. Everybody can.
Okay, so this, I haven't seen one this cool yet. There you go. Okay,
There, he
thanks,
put it
Matt.
in.
I wouldn't have noticed this, and probably other people wouldn't have either, because it was on the fake tree right in front of my face, but I was looking down. This is a problem that a lot of people have. You don't look up, you don't look at the walls, you don't look under the tables because you're so focused at the cool stuff right in front of you. You have to take a step back and you have to look up, look around. This was in the tree and I only saw it because it had a pink tag on it.
Ooh, pretty. Peacock. I gotta say, I haven't seen a peacock one. Well, it doesn't say Old World Christmas.
Nope. This is, I have no, they wanted $5 for it. They did not get it. And I wish they had stuck that tag on the freaking clip, because guess what just happened?
They took paint off it. Yeah. Oh, I had a pair of dolls. They put the tag right on the doll's leg and it devalued it by like over $150 because it took paint off.
So this must have, this, then I looked down and here's this box that says Peacock.
Well, you know what it is.
It apparently had 2 beaded snowflakes, a beaded cross, an angel, and a crochet angel. Well, I don't know where the rest of that stuff is, but I got the peacock. And John Helmer, that could just be a candy company. Nothing I've ever heard of.
I haven't heard of it either. Nancy, they peeled it off to stick it on their sheet at checkout.
Oh yeah, a lot of places will do that.
Yeah.
The hair dryer will work absolutely, but you know,
if they rip it off, you know, I mean, I was there and I said, "Oh, don't do that," and it was too late. They just like a Band-Aid, and I was like, "Yeah, son of," and then they were like, "Well, we'll take $25 off." It was $45, so I was like, "Well, I'll definitely make my money."
Okay.
I still burn my biscuits though.
This ornament, I've never seen one like this. Absolutely means nothing either. I'm sure it's Oriental. I think it's made out of bamboo.
Oh, the crane? Oh yeah, that's definitely Oriental. The sheen, Noelle, it almost looks huge. Like
look at, this is the box it came in. Well, this is the box I put it in because it was the only one I could find, and I wasn't going to not put it in a box.
The sheen looks like a kind of shell. Like a.
It's not. It's definitely paper, or like bamboo paper.
Or they glazed it. Okay.
Yeah.
That is Asian though, and it's gorgeous.
It is. It's gorgeous. So. Nope, it's not shell. That's what I thought at first when I first saw it too. Oops, I forgot to cover it.
Yeah, see, Noelle, when you're looking at the screen, the way the light's reflecting on it, it does look like that shell. So yeah, I was with you, Gina.
Absolutely. That's what I thought it was when I first picked it up too. Okay. This says Purple Santa 2002. I don't think this box I don't know. This is what they had it in. I don't know if this is Radco or not, but the other one I'm going to show you is.
Well, we can check, can't we?
Wait a minute. Patricia Breen. How do I know that?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No. You just set that up.
I didn't set that up. I knew the other one. No, if this is down on the bottom, I just pulled it out.
No.
Wait a minute now. There's also a Christopher Radco one in here too.
I'm feeling set up.
You're feeling set up. I bought them because I would have gotten them anyway. I don't know. Hey, let me look it through my magnifying glass.
Well, silver, you've got a better chance of it being Patricia Breen. And you had asked me about, you know, are they the same kind of thickness as the Radcos, or are they sturdier? And I said a lot of them are the same thickness, but
I think it's Patricia Breen because.
Does it have the little accents glued on?
Has the little feet.
Well, get that tag out. Oh my golly. It does almost seem like you set that up.
I did not set that up. They wanted $6 for it.
I would have given $6.
Listen, I was so excited when I saw those tags and I saw the ornaments that I was just like, I was trying to pack everything up as fast as I could before anybody else came in. Just says
look at the
Radco.
name on the Radco and put it in the computer, and it'll show you if you bought that one. The back of the Radco tag will have its name on it.
No, it doesn't.
Oh my.
Nowhere does it. Neither does the...
It should have had a plastic sticker tag, remember?
Yeah, well, they took that plastic sticker tag off. See? Right there.
Well, then you can always put that with the ornament and go, I've got a tag.
I can always Google Lens it. This one
Well, I was
is
just
actually
saying for added value.
This one says Jan's Big Church, Christopher Radco. See how big the box is?
Mm-hmm.
Does have Christopher Radco, and it does have...
There you go. There's...
Okay, this is the one that I saw the Christopher Radco in. I did not see those.
Oh, golly.
That's bubble wrap down there. Okay. They wanted
a
$9 price tag on this one.
Noelle, on that one, look at the top of the cap. Does it say Radco? Because I think that's a Patricia. Or does it say Radco?
Dude, what did I just read you?
It doesn't matter. They can be put in the wrong box.
Big Church, Christopher Radco. She hand wrote it on here.
I'm just saying, devil's advocate.
It's that other one's probably Christopher Radco too, because
okay,
this is the exact same.
No, the Radcos
top.
are going to be marked on top.
I did not see that this was marked.
Yeah, it says Radco right there.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of dark in here. It may not seem like that, but if I have this light shining up, so it's dark right here. Anyway, so there you go. They wanted it doesn't really matter. Yeah, because I'll ship it in this box. Why not? Why wouldn't I?
Right.
It's not the original box for it.
$9. Did they get it? No.
Away. All right. Those are my major ornament. That's my major ornament find. But like I said, that's pretty darn good for the third day of an estate sale to find a Radco.
Well, and that was what I was saying in our show, that the ones I had, it was the third day and there were still tons of them on the table. Those big balls that I own. Oh, geez. I just said that and I just hear Mike. Oh.
Well, if you don't say anything, then he won't say anything, but you said something, so now you started it. So it's your fault.
Well, I did say that the big ball ornaments, I found them on the third day, and my little paper mache ones were the third day. And all the dealers had already been there.
I'm trying to remember how the heck I had this packed. Because it never goes back exactly like you had it. Ever. Sorry,
it's like folding a map.
I don't do this now. I should put Nutcracker Boy in there too. Okay. This stuff goes in here. So there was another picker there, and I've seen him at a couple of other estate sales. Usually only the ones in town. And he was funnier than crap, but he was... Oh, that's what I was missing.
He was funnier than
crap. I don't
crap.
know what you guys are saying, but I'll catch up with you in a minute, so you better behave.
Oh, everybody's being fine.
So it's you. You're the problem.
Of course.
Anyway, people are afraid to, I listen to
Auction professor.
Thrifter, Junker, Vintage Hunter. I can't think of her first name off this. It'll come popping in a minute. And I really like her because she's got a good personality, but she used to have a shop, and her dad's been a reseller for years. I'm like a goddamn honey badger. What?
All right.
What did I miss out on here? I am 100% a third day of estate sale guy. I want stuff cheap, and I trust my eye to look where nobody else. Exactly. Here's the thing, Matt. I'll go the first day just to see what they didn't put in the pictures.
Oh yeah.
And every once in a while there might be something that is good that hi Carol, how are you?
Hello, Carol.
Thank you, Misty. Her name's Misty, Thrifter, Junker, Vintage Hunter. She's just a hoot. She's a nice person. She does auctions, but she goes to a lot of vintage antique malls and stuff like that. And I think you would like her, Alyssa, to listen to her.
I haven't seen her. I've heard the name.
Well,
I think she was in a room that I was in once.
You have to look at somebody be nice, and yeah, that's usually what I do, Matt. You guys watch Missy G here, the nicety seller. That's my nickname for her. Because I know her name, and I'm not telling anybody her name because she doesn't want anybody to know her name. So I just call her Missy G. That's my nickname for her.
Well, I think Missy G works good. I thought that was her name.
So she, no, that I made that up. She told me I could call her that. She liked that, so we're all good on that. She does some pretty good. I can't make myself videotape. I got to get my GoPro out, and I got to wear a chest harness or on my hat because I cannot videotape with one hand, and I cannot pick with one hand. I have to have both hands. I cannot. It just thank you for putting that in. Anyway, so thanks, there you go, Lisa. Check her out. You would like her. So she's a hoot. But she's kind of fallen in with and I don't mean this in a bad way, so don't anybody take any offense. There are some channels out there that they do the shopping, and then they do because of the following, and they only buy certain things because they know their followers like that, because they do auctions, and that is fine. I have no issue with that, whatever. But anyway, and she does some of that, not a lot of it, but her dad was a seller. He owns a building. I want to say he lived upstairs. Anyway, I've been following her for a long time, but she's funny to listen to. If you need some laughter and happiness in your life, listen to her.
And who doesn't?
Because she will brighten your day up. Anyway, that's just my own.
Oh, I'll check her out. I'll go check her out.
My own personal opinion.
I like your cup. That's cool.
Emily's mom, my granddaughter, my daughter had this made. It says Farm Girl Scavenger on it. That was my Christmas present.
That is so cool. And that's not a pun on the fact I think it's an insulator cup.
It's stainless steel. It's stainless steel.
That is so pretty.
I got this. They wanted $5. I didn't even look at the price. I don't even look at the prices on the third day. I just make a big pile. La Costa.
Somebody snatched from a hotel?
I got another one too that's just a Best Western one. I have a whole box of ashtrays out in the barn. Don't tell
Missy G's thanking you for
Oh, you are welcome. I got 2 belt buckles, and it's funny. They wanted $5 each. That's about normal for a belt buckle.
Oh, hey, that's a good one.
Yep. Considering the fact that the first estate sale that I went to on Friday, I bought three, count them, three Levi's jeans
1,
jacket.
2, 3.
This one's leather. Oops. Leather and brass. It doesn't have any markings on it or anything. It's probably about $15.
It's very different looking.
It is. I like that longhorn steer on it. I didn't see, and it's got some nice brass marks here. I didn't see any tooling on it or anything, so which means absolutely nothing. We all know this.
Right. No, well, where is Matt?
Actually, you know what? This is a set. This is the slide that goes on the belt.
Mm-hmm.
So,
where is Jackass Retro located?
He's in Bremerton, Washington. He's north of me about 2.5, 3 hours. Is that about right,
okay.
Matt?
So you guys in the same area, because he's saying he's pretty sure La Costa is a restaurant in Seattle's Capitol Hill. I was just saying it looked like somebody stole it from a restaurant, Matt. I'm in Ohio. I have no idea.
Well, lots of almost all of those ashtrays that come from Best Western and McDonald's and stuff like that, somebody stole.
Right. So it just looked like it might have been a hotel
for 50 years. I'll look it up, Matt. You price all incoming. Price all my Levi buckles and make sure that you turn. Oh, I have international shipping on everything except for knives.
It's a Dren.
Come up here.
Hi, little Dren.
Yesterday, Dren turned 8 or 7. 8. You gotta sit up a little higher.
I thought it was 8. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It wasn't 6?
It's 8.
He's gonna fight at this point in his life. He's gonna fight for every year.
What did you and Daddy do yesterday? Where did you guys go?
Rocky's Pizza.
What did you go do before that? You need a haircut. What did you do before that? Where did Daddy take you? What did you guys do that was special? You went to see
the new Boss Baby movie. Boss Baby Family Business.
Do you guys feel sorry for me at all? Like, just
he had such a great time that it was just blown out of his head.
They went to see a movie, Boss Baby 3?
2.
Oh, don't screw that up, Noelle. It's 2.
Before now. There was 1.
Is there only one Boss Baby movie out? Because I could have sworn I paid money to have so that you could. This is 3.
No.
The one in the theater was 3. Don't make me. Somebody Google that. We got 942 years old. People shrink as they get old. No shit. How many Boss Baby movies are there? Oh, this is going to irritate the crap out of me.
I'm out of this one. I'm lucky I even saw it and knew what it was.
How many Boss Baby movies are there? 2. You were right.
You're thinking about the series, 2.
I'm getting so schooled.
The 1 episode series, which is basically a game show.
Boss Baby Family Business. That's what you went and saw yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. Lord have mercy on my soul, because I don't have one. You know, to have as many problems as I've had in my life and still be alive, something had to happen. In San Diego.
Stole it from a country club.
Okay, it's not okay to be that way. Are you headed to bed?
Nope.
What time is it? Yes, you are. It's 10:30. Come here. I love you. See you in the morning.
Yeah.
He's too full of energy for bed.
Somebody help me.
He's still bouncing at this hour.
Oh my God. Well, I'm telling you, I love that kid. He's like, I don't know. He's more stubborn than his mom was stubborn. My youngest son is stubborn. I'm stubborn. I've not seen anything like this. I don't care what you tell him. He does the opposite of it. So if you think you're trying to be smart and tell him to not do something in the opposite way, he's already got it figured out and he's done. You're gone. Think you have a sniper with a target. I know. Can you see that?
It's that. It's still there. The white dot. Yeah.
It's right there now. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know if it's in I don't know what is causing that at all. I haven't.
Perhaps a reflection from your spotlight behind you, because as you do move it, it does seem to dim.
That's just me. My light is
well,
dimming.
It's better if it looks like an orb sitting over there right now. It almost looks like a lava lamp. So
there you go. We'll let it. What is it shining on? Oh, it's shining on my Fenton blue glass, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, see, Jody, that's what I was saying. Is I thought it was from the spotlight.
Well, I was thinking it was too, but it doesn't. Sometimes I'll see it when I'm in my office. I don't know. Maybe it's what's his name coming back from the dead. This wasn't an Apple machine, so it wouldn't be him.
Oh.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna give you a little hint.
Joke.
I'm gonna give you another bolo. And there's a few people in here that I know will know this. But let me pull it up here. I'm going to share my screen again. Uh-oh, that's not what I want. I want this one. There we go.
That floors me.
Okay.
Fuller brush. Ah, the Fuller brush man. I can't believe he was still around in the 70s.
You see this? See that moth blocker?
Does it work?
I don't know, but I bought 1, 2, 3, 4.
Night, Nancy. Thank you for everything today.
Good night, Nancy. I got 4 of them. They had them marked $1 a piece. And then I got 2 of, it's basically the same thing. It's just in a different packaging.
Gina said, look, Ma, no fairy ornaments. We don't have our little fairies at the top.
Let me see if it'll get me right in the eye. Now
well, there, the sniper's got you.
I'm a Borg.
I know it's late here, but it isn't that late there.
I also got this handy dandy basket, which, I won't be keeping. All right, somebody ought to know. This is no moth kills moths. They wanted $5 for this. So you put your mothballs in here, and this is how you don't get holes in your
wool blankets.
Yep, wool anything.
Well, yeah, I was just.
There's more to life than wool blankets, Lissa. There's pants, there's socks, there's sweaters.
My skirts, blazers, my cashmere sweaters.
There's scarves, there's sweaters, there's underwear. Yes, there are wool underwear, long underwear.
I was just playing because I have all the blankets. So that's what I was saying.
And then
there's more.
This was actually the first deal I made with her. I went downstairs after I'd been in the kitchen. I went down the stairs and right 2 steps down and straight ahead. I saw those and I was like, oh, because I've been picking that stuff up. Well, this is what you put those moth blockers in. And
at least they come in pretty colors.
And
Oh, my stars. I think she had a
Got
mothball.
them all. They wanted $2 a piece. I don't think they sold it. The smell's really good. Smells like clean linen. Maybe I should just hang them around. Should take them. Anyway,
can I order one of those and see if they work?
I said they work, Lissa. Yes, they work. So these, the moth blocker balls and the baskets too, I guess. Whatever.
That's a neat pickup. That really is.
She told me.
And Mike's right. You went all Forrest Gump on us.
That's right. Well, because my mama said.
Mama said you had the wool.
Exactly, Carol. Mothballs smell atrocious. And most old people's houses smell like mothballs because they have them in there. But these do not. Thus, they are a lot more expensive and they work. I don't know if, just like Matt said up above, I've gone cyborg. I hate the smell of mothballs with a purple passion, but these ones work and they don't stink. Not only that, those little holders for them, I don't even know. Can you still get Fuller Brush stuff? Probably can, because that's a company that's been around.
I think it's much like the Watkins.
There's
limited.
They've been around Watkins and Amway and
there's like occasionally dealers, but you can catalog order them, and now probably the internet, because we have a Watkins guy here, and I mean it's kind of like the same thing now. But yeah, Fuller Brush, that stuff's good.
Anyway, so all of that, this was the first
vanilla.
deal. I'd already picked up quite a few things in the kitchen. I'm going to show you those next. So I went through the kitchen, and what did I do? I came in through the front door. I grabbed that Coach hat. I went into the kitchen, and oh no, I grabbed the Coach hat. I'll show you what I got next.
That was a swell Coach hat. Not my style, but a really good resale.
I saw this. Oh my goodness, you guys.
Yeah, see, Jody, I imagined it would be online now.
And there's 2 more. Apparently they fell out when Ryan was loading the car.
Matt. Matt made a funny.
Back in the 30s, someone was like, don't you hate the smell of cedar? Cedar is bullshit. Here, put this chalky down. Oh, that's hilarious. Matt, behave yourself.
There's no
I got
fun
these
in
for
that.
Justin. You guys, these are a bolo, just so you know, but I didn't buy these. I bought these for Justin for his shoes because why not?
Hi, Kim. Yep. Other night owls.
Who do we got? Hi, Kim. How are you? Doot. Yep, Fuller. Thank you, Jody. Okay, so
I didn't touch nothing.
I saw
I'm not allowed
this.
to touch buttons.
Saw this here box. Oh, patterns. I love vintage patterns. They're probably and can I just say, if it says Vogue, you better buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Christian
Dior Vogue even. Nice.
Calvin Klein. Look at, they wanted $5 a piece for these. Yep.
Did they get it? No.
This one is Calvin Klein as well.
Looks like my Barbie fashion plates.
Okay. However, I will buy the McCalls and the Simplicity if they are the old ones.
Old is subjective.
This isn't about you, Alyssa. This is just about pattern.
I was making a joke.
See that? Somebody went crazy with the freaking price tags because I hate this with the purple passion. I have to get these off right away, otherwise they won't come off. Anyway, there are some really cool don't fool yourself either, you guys. These little Vogue patterns are worth money too. Look at that. Usually I will go through all the patterns. Pretty sure I had this pattern and made this outfit for myself in the 80s. Pretty sure.
Butterick. Matt says he can't visit you because you're his competition and you guys sell too much of the same stuff.
Bullshit. That's a cop-out. Whatever.
And Mike says you're in such a weird time zone. It's like Japan or something.
Who, me? I'm in a weird...
I would say the Twilight Zone, but all right.
Got 2 of these. Apparently one wasn't enough. I just picked up the whole box, and I'll show you exactly why I picked up the whole box. Alyssa and I have talked about this before many times. Oh, hey, there's even more stuff underneath that I didn't look at. I was just like, oh, I'm sold. I'm just buying the whole box after I found out about this. This is...
Matt, we know you were just, making fun.
Matt, I can take you about as seriously as I can take Rob and Justin. Justin probably a little more seriously than you two. It takes a lot to hurt my feelings. As this has all kinds of, you guys, this little box right here was inside this big box, and I'm getting the stuff out of the top that I didn't want to buy the whole box, and here is why I did. Let's say you be quiet. Jody probably knows what these are.
I'll make beaker face.
Anybody? 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 Talked about this a lot.
If nobody guesses, do I get to tell?
All right, you two. We have to put you in a timeout.
Oh, there's shuttle thingies, according to Mike.
The shuttle thingies for what, Mike?
Definitely not for the win, but last time I checked on the game show, you do not get partial credit.
It's not for this.
That's a crochet hook. That makes those granny square Afghans.
It's not for this.
Ding, ding, ding. Mike must have Googled it. Those are tatting shuttles. What an assortment there, Noelle. Did you get a whole basket or just some stitching stuff?
I'm pretty sure this Dritz nylon elastic thread is no longer stretchy, but it's sealed, so it's collectible. These are place markers for knitting and crochet.
When you're trying to do cabling or, yeah.
This is also considered a place marker.
And so that's when you put your stitches on to drop behind for cabling.
Yep. If you want to do...
See, I used to knit. I used to do quite a bit. Oh, Mike says he watches us two go nuts and he gets all smart and stuff. So he learned the shuttle thing about us.
Because we've talked about it a few times. A few times. I got something that I don't know what it is, and I forgot to ask, but I also got this, which is really cool. I don't think it was ever used. It looks...
One of those wall calendars, the linen wall calendars.
It's 1980, so it's not super old. We'll just go with that since I graduated in 85.
It's not about you. Yeah, those patterns, that's something.
Modes Royale, French designers. You probably find them more so up there than I do down here. But if I went over to Oregon, where Miss Jody Toy Attic is, it's not a tea towel. This is not a tea towel. This actually has a spot in it where you can hang it up.
Yeah, those are just those calendars. Oh, Lord, we had tons of them.
You could, I suppose, if you wanted to. I would never use this. Made in Hong Kong.
So we all know that's old. Much like some of the great little sweaters of the vintage era. Hong Kong. Cashmere, wool, beaded, says Hong Kong. Oh, yeah.
Hong Kong Phooey. Smarter than a super dog or something. I don't know.
Hey,
all right.
I love that show.
I think, I don't know what these are. I don't know if they go to, I don't know if they made them. It's, do you see what it is? It has a little hole in the top. It almost reminds me of something you would put over, only those are fishnet, over a piece of ball, a small thing of thread on your serger. My mom, that I had, mine are more like a netting, but there was a whole bunch of them.
I'm out on that. I don't have a clue.
So I just got them because, and then I forgot to ask, probably that, not that it means anything.
See, not afraid to admit when I don't know something.
Well,
yeah, Annie, I was waiting for someone to go there.
But they're freaking cool. So why would you not when you're not really paying anything?
They're weenie sweaters.
You can, Matt. Little hand muff warmer for toddlers. Ooh, there you go. Okay.
That's a very PG kind of way. Yeah.
So I got 3 other
Good
hats.
spin, Mike. Good spin.
These were in the closet. This is a pretty bright green. It's more of a lime green. It's not really showing too swell up there. And it is
J. Crew. Nice. It looks really new and clean.
It doesn't look like it. It's just like the Coach one. It doesn't look like it has. It's almost the exact same style. And it doesn't look like it's ever been worn. Size medium large. This isn't going to be quite as cool as the, there you go.
Got a Jolly Green Giant theme going on there.
It's not quite as cool as the orange feather one. I'll tell you that. And then I do not know. I have to look this one up, but I got it because it is what my dad called these winter hats. There's no netting, and the foam is in great shape. There's no tag inside. There's no nothing. It just says First Norman. He was a physician.
It's a snapback. Does it have the maker on the plastic snap on the inside?
I just said there's no information on it. None. Nothing on the plastic. Nothing. Nothing.
Check the construction says it's older.
Well, I know that. That's why I bought it. This sucker right here. I thought you are.
I love those sailor hats. Those are like Greek sailor or whatever.
Got the whole wind neck thing going on in the back.
Yeah, keep the sun from burning your neck on deck.
The other ones were nice. This is Conte. I don't know, de Renaissance. It's hard to.
Maybe Italian navy. I see Mike saying a flat cap because I'm familiar with those. I've sold them.
Conte de Florence. Is that upside down? Yes.
People with access take a gander.
Trying to get it right for you. There we go.
It's a nice looking hat. It's wool, right?
Oh, yeah. And it's got, of course,
logo.
Anyway, I got
That is
this
nice.
mostly because my son Ryan had a hat similar, but it was too small for him, alas. So you know what that means.
Alas, poor Yurik, he lost his head. Yeah.
All right, you guys. It's a golf bag.
Oh my. Somebody's going to need that. Well, Mike, look up the hat. Nifty. Does it have a brand, though, on it? Upside down. Why not? Okay. I say somebody take a gander at that. Okay, Noelle looks like she's ready to snicker.
Because down by the mothballs to the right, going into the room that had all of the big racks of the closets, you know, with the clothes and stuff in it, on the door was all of these hangers that had all of these vintage ties on them. You know where I'm going.
Mike says that's $30.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I went back upstairs and I go, Brianna, and she goes, what? And I go, somebody else was asking about the Magnavox speakers in the dining room. It was the guy that I was telling you, the other picker that was there. That were marked for like $100, and he wanted to know if he could have them for 25. And she goes, fine, take them, because she knew she had to get rid of them, right? And I go, Brianna. She looks at me and she goes, what? And I go, you sell me all the ties for $20. Fine. Just wait. You just wait. You have no idea.
Just wait, there's more?
You have no idea. There's probably 300 ties. And they're all fucking cool. They're all pretty much all.
Well, now, watch our tongue. We want Kevin to let us play.
Let's just look at this one right here. This is 100% polyester, I'm telling you. Here is a totally 90s tie. This is just, this is just black. It's made by Damon.
Oh, that's very nice.
Okay, well, these ones weren't on a hanger, so that's why I'm showing you. If you guys don't realize how much vintage ties can go for, and even the ones that are ruined, you can lock them together. And if you were in my Tuesday show, then was it Tuesday? Whatever show it was that I showed the ribbons that I sold.
Yeah, and making the tie quilts.
Last Sunday. Was that last Sunday? I don't remember. They make quilts, they make blankets, they make pillows, they make all kinds of things. And the movie industry loves vintage ties. Well, this guy was a doctor, and I can't even imagine to tell you how expensive. He's got some really nice, like this one that's all silk. There's a clarinet one like this and a couple of others. I didn't even look through them all. I just asked her. So I'm just going to give you a vision here.
So he had a sense of he had a humor and personality.
I worked with him at the hospital for a while, so he was a.
Oh, you knew the fellow.
Yeah, he was a doctor. I was a nurse. Here you go, guys. This is the only one. He has a lot of this brand.
I'm familiar with Virginia.
A lot of the regular ties in that brand. Okay. This is mostly wool and
Skinny ties. It's 2 time periods, the skinny ties.
These vintage ties, I'm telling you, you guys. Anyway, whoa. I had a this isn't one of the better. Yeah, these skinny ties right here. Check out the back. I just lost one. They're gonna be all over.
No, well, it's not that I'm not reading the chat. Everybody's just focused on looking at what's going on. Nobody's saying anything.
You're fine. This one right here. I just lost another one.
I'd be peeling those tags off right quick.
Well, I'm glad you would be. I would be too, but you know, I don't have oh my God. Look at this. See the bottom of it?
Fashion.
I love this shit. I'm sorry, I can't help myself.
I'll send you the big ties I have.
I can't even really explain to you guys how many ties there are. This is 3 more hangers.
Oh my. Oh.
They're full. This one, I'm losing them.
Well, send them to Matt. He says he loves vintage ties.
I have 5 more hangers.
Shipping wouldn't be much. He's right up the road.
I love vintage ties too. I have a problem. Anyway, I wish I could show you guys all of them, but I can't because there's probably 300. And that, my friends, is how you get stuff. You go to the very end of the sale. They have this shit. They know they have to get rid of it. They know either they're going to haul it out and donate it. They're going to try to look at that brand was.
There's Britannia again.
Britannia was big time popular when I was in high school, junior high and high school. George Strait, LTE. This is Canada's finest woolen. Look at the colors on that.
Oh, it's not the George Strait we were thinking of. No.
Ha ha ha. That was pretty good though. That's what I thought when I first read it because you know, Austin Reed of Regent Street, London.
Austin Reed is a very good label. Very good label.
This one is this one was sold at this boutique in Seattle.
Frederick and Nelson.
And this one I believe is wool too. That's a super long tie. It doesn't say right here, so I'm not gonna mess with it. And then here's more. This is even older than the 80s. And this one is just brown. And these are 100% polyester. I love the tags on these, though, the way they... oh, no, I'm wrong. I am wrong.
That'd be 50% silk and Dacron. The glorious Dacron.
Dacron chemicals. Okay. Anyway, so, yep. And these actually smell like those
linen.
Yeah, they smell like fresh linen. They smell just like those moth wheels. They actually, you guys, I am a smell Nazi. I'm telling you.
Does that mean you'll sniff people?
Boatman, how are you?
Boatman, thank you for coming. Right. Noelle's got great treasures, as always. She never disappoints.
I got this. Oh, wait a minute. All right, so we have my little buddy. the other reseller there. I wish I'd have asked him what his name was. He was funny. We were downstairs in the basement. This was before I got to the first it was the mothballs, then it was the ties, then I went into the back room, and in the back room they had that's where I got most of the plastic Christmas stuff. But scope this out, you guys. I let Brianna have it. I go, I have never seen one of these in my life.
Thank you, Matt. Matt's got to go to bed.
Good night,
His show
Matt.
starts early.
Yep, he does. He gets up early. Thanks a lot, Matt.
Well, it's good to have a stupid number of orders, unless that stupid number is like 2.
All right, I'm going to show this to you. It is made of aluminum. This is a pot. You can hear it shaking around.
As long as it doesn't call the kettle black. I'll just try some late night humor. Oh,
This
baby
is
bottle.
This is a vintage baby bottle sterilizer. It has this piece right here. It even has the lids. I didn't see that. Well,
that's cool that it has the bottles and the lids.
I know. Like, do you know how much these bottles are worth?
Tell us.
A lot.
Well, that's a good price. A lot.
I use these bottles for my son, Justin. He's 35. They quit making them shortly after that. We actually lost a few of them on the theater floors. Just trying to see. Well, here we go, sir. Vintage Even Flow.
Well, there you go.
So this is the 4 ounce and the other ones are the 8 ounce. And so I have the lids. I have this is the piece that you would have put these in. And they would have been sterilized. And then if you had the nipples, you could change to this lid. Or maybe this was what you stored them anyway. There's 2 separate
Well, unfortunately,
lids.
a lot of the nipples disintegrate.
Well, yeah, I mean, they didn't keep any of that. Which, why would you? But
Mike says those are 10 to 15 each.
Downstairs in the way back room, as far back as you can find, on the bottom shelf in the back, you're hiding this from me? And she goes, I knew you'd find it.
They know you well. I'll be right back. I gotta run to the little girl's room.
Okay. This is a whole bunch of, says San Francisco, October 10th through the 14th, 1966. So apparently they went on vacation there. And this doesn't really go with that, but it's focus on New York. It was just in here. Everything that they did, they have a brochure for, and this is the one that I really wanted. It is San Diego Holiday Guide to Services. You guys, anything California. Turban Champagne Dinner Cruise. This is just a whole wad of stuff. 1966 California map. How do I know that? Because it says so right there. This is for San Francisco, Chinatown, San Francisco, come play to stay, Sacramento. Didn't see this in there. It's just a postcard. Oh, hey. Pot-bellied stove and hanging chandeliers set the mood of Upjohn's old-fashioned drugstore in Disneyland. Store is replica of establishment in 1880s. Matt, you left too early. I absolutely will, Matt. I'm going to have to introduce you to some of my friends down here Anyway, all of this stuff is San Francisco, California, all of that. And then there's where to go, what to do when in San Francisco. 1966, October, just like it said.
I bet it's changed a little since then.
Excuse me. Holiday Inn.
Oh,
The
neat.
Great American Escape. There's even their plane.
Oh, hey, any of the airline stuff. I got a whole box of that kind of ephemera at a sale one time for $2 under a table.
So this is the box. People don't look at this stuff. They don't. This is my favorite thing about estate sales is the ephemera. I can't help myself. I cannot show you what's in this box. You will have to come to our Wednesday night Christmas in July because it's on paper ephemera Christmas stuff.
And you need to bring to the party because I don't really have a whole heck of a lot.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay, now I have some.
Anything that's made out of paper. Come on. Paper, ribbon, anything that can be
Oh, no, Noelle. I had to convince Jan today in the show, and half the room, they couldn't believe that a McDonald's paper bag from the 90s, she was going to throw it away. I'm like, no, put it with the Happy Meal boxes that she wanted to throw away. I'm like, that's ephemera. Gets thrown away. I love those bows. Those are awesome.
It's the only one I could find that wasn't used. Okay. See this box? It's heavy. Do you want to know why?
It's full of good stuff. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Not showing you anymore because you see the rest of that on Wednesday night too. Stay tuned.
Oh, you're going to some juicy bits for Wednesday.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
And everybody hope that it's cooler in the Bat Cave. On both coasts.
Well, it's been like the mid, I don't know, around the early 90s. I have enough wind here that I can't get this. I had a heck of a time with this stupid lid in the first place, getting it on down there. All right.
Oh yeah, Matt, the vintage wrapping paper. Oh, I picked up some that was really neat and left some. And I immediately drove 12 miles back because it was before we had the cell phones to look things up. When I got home, checked it out on the computer, drove back. Oh my God, they were like, really? And I'm like, I want it all. I want it all.
At another estate sale. This is all vintage wrapping paper. Some of it's never been used. Got it for $2.
I'm hoping my ignorant sister doesn't realize all my wrapping paper at Mother's is worth a ton. Because I would buy all the, Tasmanian Devil and all that stuff in the early 90s and keep one specifically for collectability.
Okay, this thing, I haven't seen one of these since I was a kid. This is called Straits. It's an adjustable loom. Check out the picture on the front. These guys are hilariously cracking me up.
That visual alone is worth money.
See that right there? See those metal frames?
Oh, we know those. You make pot holders on them.
They made sweaters on them.
I know, but you remember we had the red metal and you did the pot holders.
No, I know what they are, but we never had them. My mom would never have let us use these. We used knitting needles. But yes, you made pot holders on them, or sweaters, as in, or little bags.
No, I've always seen, oops, I hit a button. I've always seen the square ones for pot holders and like making the little bags. I've never seen a rectangular one.
I've never seen them with the freaking.
I never saw them like that.
This stuff was not even anywhere near. So here's the pieces. I don't think this ever got used. Oh, maybe it did. Looks like it got put together. Oops, that piece in my hand right there.
This is cool, Noelle.
It's all here. This was in the room that had it would have been the library because it had the bookshelves with all the books, which you guys would be proud of me. I did not buy any books, but I did buy something else, and you know that I know what these are worth because I have sold them before. And let me just tell you, I about peed my pants. I had a heart attack when I saw them. I literally did. The lady in front of me, I go, oh my God. And she goes, what? And I go, I'm going to have a heart attack. And she goes, really? And I said, no, I mean, like,
really?
There's something really cool over there. And she goes, oh. So this would have been, but they didn't value that very much. $2.50.
Well, share.
That's that Straits thing.
That's unbelievable. Because even at garage sales around here, the regular square metal ones for pot holders, they'll put like $4. I thought the Pacific Northwest was supposed to be more expensive.
Who said that?
I don't know.
I don't know. You're the one that's always telling me how cheap it is out here and how.
Hey, everybody else does that too.
I was going to say how I could. This is kind of irritating to me what they did here on this. So I'm going to show you this. I already looked up a couple. I already knew what they were worth. I don't know who I'm kidding.
1970s Vogue, late 70s Vogue. Oh, yep. Yeah, I'm still mad that I had to throw out all of my teen and 17 magazines because, all through the 80s.
Some of these are worth $100, you guys. There's a couple in here that are worth $100. And I'll tell you what. The last one, they wanted $5 a piece. This one is September 1978.
Oh, killing me, Smalls.
Because that's what people are after. These
high fashion.
These ones that had the address labels on them, everybody tries to say that they don't go for as much. Well, that might be for other magazines, but Vogue, they don't care. I sold so many Vogue magazines that somebody had cut little words and stuff out of them, and I still sold them for buku dollars.
Like ransom letter little words?
No, like when you're in art class and you're making a project and you bring all of mom's magazines that she doesn't want anymore, or grandma's.
That almost looked like Cheryl Teague's.
No, that wasn't Cheryl Teague's. One of these has Sherry Belafonte Harper on it. Don't see that anymore in magazines.
Nope.
Anyway, so this one might be worth a little bit more just because of what's written on the front.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 1981, I assume?
May 1981. First fall preview, New York, Paris, Milan, The Fragrance Life.
Well, Yanni, of course, she said with letters cut out, first thing you think of is ransom letters.
Apparently, I've never been ransomed. There's 14 of them, and they were all $5 a piece. That's more than $120, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I paid for everything that I've showed you so far, and I'm not done. Are you guys done?
But wait, there's more?
But wait, there's still 20. I was going to say Matt must have just left. There's 20.
I got a question, Noelle. Are you saying the 120 included the Patricia, Breen, and Radco?
Yes. The only thing that I have showed you that was not included in this was that nutcracker that I got free. The nutcracker. This guy. These two things are the only thing that are not included in this sale. This I got at another sale and I paid like $2 for it. And this I got free today from some friends that brought me this. They brought me 3 Le Creuset pans. And they brought me a huge
Yeah. I had a question about
Miller Beer light up sign.
Well, I heard you said about the Le Creuset, and I'm like, wait, what? Where did these come? Somebody just gave them to you?
Sure did. They sure did. And voodoo dolls. All right. So in that same room with the Vogues were.
Oh, neat.
These are. They haven't been used. They had names written on them. Well, some of the stickers were put on them, but this wasn't done. These are all Whitman. This one is 1954, I think. It's small. 1954. There's 2 of this one. There's got a little bit of writing on the outside, like their names, right? The kids' names. But from what I could see, other than they put a few of the stickers on, they didn't do any drawing inside.
Oh, that's really swell.
So, they did the stickers. Well, there's 2 words there. Big wow, it's in pencil. Then there's Joe by Joe. That was for the price tag.
Okay.
Well, really, they know better.
You would think.
Learn how to draw.
Hey, didn't we all do those little draw this in the back of a catalog? Oh, my stars.
Okay. See what I mean? These ones aren't quite in as good a shape because they got a couple of, and I don't know if they go to, yeah, this one does. Which I don't care because of the age of them. And probably whoever buys them won't either because they're going to buy them. This one is activity fun, quiet time play for boys and girls. Does it have a date there?
1964.
Check that out.
I had a book like that I used all the time as a kid, and I loved the thing that had all these crafts and how to do stuff like make pinwheels and such.
For some reason, the back cover was torn off of both of these. Again, I don't care. The little girl, I think this one was hers because everything is colored in really nicely.
Yeah, the little boy was probably doing that.
And not everything is colored in either. So I'll sell these 2 together as a pair. I think this one was the little boys because they actually used marker on that one, but this one doesn't have as many colored in. This one is 1965. Oh, Cindy, it says Cindy in it.
Cindy did a great job.
1965.
Kim Murphy says there's a product called Undo on Amazon that can get price tags off of paper beautifully with no damage.
So can a heat gun and a
well, paper.
Yeah, a heat gun. It's
on
you
paper?
put it on low watt, low blow heat gun and a oh man, I'm gonna kill somebody. It would be my child.
You don't say that where we all can hear you.
Do you think I care? Oh, and a Scotty peeler.
I actually have some Scotty peelers. And you know what? They came from Geek Squad. They came from Geek Squad. I didn't buy them on the internet.
There you go.
He didn't know what they were. And I was like, why do you have a Scotty peeler? And he was like, they gave them out at work. And I'm like, I'll take that. Thank you.
All right. A child's first playbook. Simple picture activities, coloring pages, play ideas for boys and girls ages 4 to 7. It was $1. $1 higher in Canada, you guys. That is so not right. Thank you, Kim. That is good information to have. This is compiled by whoever. I can't hold this up. I need to
Judith Klugman.
Let me scoot my computer closer so that I have more room.
Hart Publishing Company, New York.
I wasn't going to get any of these, and then I started looking at the dates and stuff on them, and I was like, why not?
Yeah, it's half century old. Why not?
1959. I'm trying. I can't see. Sorry. Which way? You see
Hart
it?
Publishing Company. Yep. 1959.
So I don't know how well you guys can see this, but I mean,
those are neat.
That one. I did this one. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to take this one off.
You know, you flipping through these made me think of something I haven't thought of in probably 45 years more. Remember, there were those watercolor books. They would come like that, like a regular, you know, and they would have dots of paint. You just took a wet brush.
Yeah, that's what I thought those were at first. And I was like, oh, how super cool is that? There you go. There you go. There you go. All right.
No damage.
Whilst I was flipping through those, Diamond Jubilee Edition, The Key of Kappa Kappa Gamma.
Oh, hey, you know.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Oh, hey.
Yeah,
hey,
no,
hey.
sorority. Oh, yeah, sorority collectibles.
And I got this one, which is winter 1959. This one's 1957.
Sorority collectibles, those are really neat.
Then there's how to make sock toys. You know I got that one.
Now you're keeping that for you, right?
No, I am not. Nope, this is a collector's item. No, I just Google this shit if I want to know it. I don't want this shit on my shelf so that my kids have to suffer and go through this shit when I die. Hopefully they just burn the house down. Nobody have to deal with any of this. Anyway, this is how to build a Paco fun. They won't, you know. This is from 1958, you guys.
I love those graphics.
I know.
Oh. That almost looks kind of like Terry Lee and a couple of the other, like the felt dolls.
Because you know we all want to make this one.
Everybody wants a sock monkey.
That's right.
You have to have a sock monkey.
All right. This is the start of it.
You don't like sock monkey?
No, they give me the fucking creeps. I can't. sock monkeys and Raggedy Ann and Andy. Oh, no.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, his look changed over the years.
38 number coded pictures with easy to follow color chart. Hang on. This was $5. They wanted $5 for it.
Well, they got to try at the beginning of the sale.
Well, absolutely.
I just can't believe that things would go this long and nobody picked them up.
Well, here's the deal. A lot of people won't pick these up because they're broken like the rest of us, right? They're not perfect. I sell imperfect stuff every day. As a matter of fact, some people like the imperfect stuff better than the... Okay, this I don't think has been used because it is... I know it's really light. I know you guys are probably just seeing... I'll show you in a minute.
Yeah, it just looks like blank pages.
Okay, but I just want you to see there's no writing on any of these. Oops. Oh, this one is one that they... Forgot that was in the front. This is like a collar. Can you see it now? See how light it is? It's like a paint by number. Have fun with your collar by number. I was trying to see where the freaking date was. Maybe it was on the front. Anyway.
Oh my goodness.
So it's basically let's see if I can... I don't think it's any... It's basically super duper light. See how light that is?
Oh, okay. It almost looks like the transfer things on tea towels that you would stitch.
I'm wondering, and I do not see a date, but it's got to be in the 50s, just like the rest of that stuff. I don't see a date here. I don't see a date on the front. I don't see a date back here. I'm going to just assume that it's from the 50s. Ventriloquist dummies, no thank. Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna be on that. The ventriloquist dummies, no, that's nightmare stuff.
Now I think these are... I just grabbed them because they're from the 50s. This one's 1952. This one's 1951. This is 1951.
Good time period. Oh, he's cute. Cigarette test. Wait a minute. Yeah. What?
This is campus interviews on cigarette tests. This is a college. Look at...
Oh my God.
This is a college.
Oh, what a hoot.
The University of Oklahoma's magazine of collegiate life.
A define collegiate life, I'm sure it was.
It's tests on cigarettes. That's what it is.
No, that's what I love, is the graphics on that. Those are frame worthy. Even if the magazine was in total terrible condition, people would frame those up just for the
Can you believe she's showing her shoulders in the 50s? Holy moly.
That is pretty bold.
That's risque.
I'm surprised they printed it.
But this guy's naked on the cover, so what,
Hello, nurse.
Look at this little guy. Campus interviews.
I love those.
Harlequin duck for Camel cigarettes.
I've never seen that before, Noelle. I think that is such a hoot.
I never have either. How could I?
Can these be much cuter?
I'm a sucker for a left hook. I'm dying here.
Oh my goodness, what a pip. Jody's saying she left behind one that was worth $150. Oh, the ventriloquist dummy. She was afraid it was going to attack her in her car on the way home from the estate sale.
I can't say I blame you one bit.
I don't blame her either. I picked one up, and honest to goodness, I did throw it away. It just was freaking me out too bad.
Well, we got the fish. We got that guy. We got that guy. And we got that guy. But honestly, you guys, I didn't even look at the back of the covers. I was just going through stuff so fast.
Oh, so you didn't see those?
No, I just looked at these and I saw the date on the bottom and I was like, those are worth money. I'm getting them because you know how I feel about ephemera.
Right. Oh, no. The best part is the back cover, I think.
So then Ryan, my son, who found the slippers, he found this. Gulliver's.
Gulliver's Travels.
No, it's not Gulliver's Travels.
Or is it a restaurant or a menu?
You got it.
No, we have a Gulliver's Travel, or we did, at least in the 90s, south of here. And it was called Gulliver's Travels, and it's a restaurant.
Well, this is just called Gulliver's. There's no travels on it. Established in 1970. Map of the distant lands of the Houyhnhnms, discovered by Captain Lemuel Gulliver, A.D. 1711.
The graphics are fantabulous.
Anyway, you guys, if you don't know,
Menus.
vintage menus are worth quite a bit of money. I don't know what that one's worth. I didn't look it up. I'm not going to look stuff up. What do I look up? I do look up some stuff. Okay,
Annie and Jody are talking about how the ventriloquist dummies will crawl out of dumpsters. They get angry if you throw them away. I smell a horror movie.
So Ryan found this too. Now, like I said, this guy was a doctor. I don't know how many of you know about the first day stamps. So the first day a stamp came out, if you were a collector and you were signed up with whatever, you would get in the mail, you would get an envelope that had that stamp on it, and they were not supposed to market. They were not supposed to
cancel it.
Postmark it. Cancel it. Thank you. And so I had bought a huge shoebox full of them that were from a doctor's office. And the pharmaceutical company that he dealt with would send one out every time there was a new one. He would get one. But inside, this was actually on in an envelope, and inside was a letter, and it would have some form of an advertisement for whatever drug they were pumping that month.
that week.
And these were all in pristine condition. And I ended up selling. I had a couple from 1947, and then they went all the way up to 1974, I think. And I'm sure they weren't all there. I don't know, because the gal was selling them for $1 a piece, and she said she'd sold 4 or 5 of them, but I just bought the whole thing. She sold them to me for $25, and there was
wow.
I want to think that I can't remember how many was in there, but I sold them for $150. Which is, those things don't go for that much. I'm telling you. But okay. That story is because this guy was a doctor, but this is not him. That's not who.
Not in Oklahoma City.
Well, he went to school in Oklahoma. Didn't you just see those magazines I just showed you, the covered wagons? He went to school in Oklahoma. Those were his college. These were from his college. The ones with the smoking. It was from the University of Oklahoma. That's where he went to college. Anyway, so who knows where this came from? Obviously, whether it was somebody that he, one of the doctors maybe that taught. So this is James E. Butterworth's famous sporting scene, The Yacht of America, with comments by an eminent sportsman. Number 6 in a series of famous American sporting scenes. Pioneer in medicine for over 125 years. Merrill since 1928. And then it talks about Ernest Hatsey. Anyway, this came from a pharmaceutical company, sent this picture, this print, this lithograph, but on it is also all of this in hypertension, nitronol with Rauwolfia. Anyway, so the pharmaceutical companies would do this. They would send these prints that were actually worth some money, numbered, and they would send them with the advertisements for their wares to the doctors, and the doctors would sometimes they would frame them and put them in their office. That was the idea. Plus they were advertising, the companies themselves were advertising their drugs. Oh, hi Joyce, how are ya? Anyway, yeah, they'll crawl out of the dumpster. They'll dig themselves out of the dirt if you bury them. Yeah. Anywho, and then so I got the key. Then I found this in the bedroom where Ryan found that, where he also found the cool ass slippers. This is I didn't even go through this. I opened it up and I saw what it was and I put it back in. This is about Mount St. Helens. These two pieces are, which is right over there. I can see it out my window when it's daylight. And this is a whole thing from the Gifford Pinchot National Forest, all about the fact sheets on it and volcano information. This is some kind of a collectible. I've seen a lot of Mount St. Helens stuff, but I've never seen this. So I just opened that up and saw that on it, and I just was like, I'll take that. Thank you very much. And official business. This is another thing on Mount St. Helens. And he had a big poster of it, but it was kind of toasted, so I didn't get it. I've sold a bunch of Mount St. Helens United States Department of Agriculture. Gift of Bill Ambrose, son of Rose Ambrose, Mount St. Helens. So it's written on there. Anyway, that's that. And I have one more box and then I'm done. This has a lot of vintage stuff in it. Okay, I found this. Should have given this to Ryan. This is a partially started Creative Crewel. They already started it. Crewel is very much more tedious than counted cross stitch and needle point, because you are filling in all of that. She started on it, and Crewel is usually wool. See this? You guys have to excuse the shape of my hands and my fingers. I think there's more than one. Anyway, there's more than one piece in here. Yep, there's another one. Oh, it's for a whole pillow set. That's why this is the back part. And it has the original zipper. So, yes, I got that because you guys already know that this kind of stuff is, and it doesn't matter if it's started. It doesn't matter. You might not get quite as much money. You might get more. Just depends on the demand for what it is. This is Columbia Minerva Red Floral Jacobean Pillow. An Erica Wilson design. Anyway, I think that was actually those 3 Vogue magazines that I showed you. They were in another box in the hallway. I think this was in that same box because they weren't in. I think I've told you guys about these before. Vintage toothbrushes. You might not think so, but we can look them up. Matter of fact, Oh, these ones are Oral-B vintage. The light here is really weird. Sorry, you guys. That's like the one I just showed you, $11.99, $6, $10.99, $14.99, $16. Now let's look at some solds. Make sure, is Lissa back? No, okay. 22. There you go, guys. $22.95. Just wanted you to see. Don't want you to think I'm... Good night. Good night, Missy G. Happy birthday again. Have a great week. Anyway, so there you go. That gives you an idea. I don't want you to think that I'm pulling your leg. Okay. This, I have one very similar that was my doll when I was a baby. My mom made this is actually came this way. This is a Kewpie doll. They wanted $12 for her. It is an official Kewpie. Knickerbocker Toy Company. A lot of the Kewpie dolls, okay, like my Kewpie doll is all hard plastic, and I think it squeaks. I can't remember. I don't think so. Mine's about the same size, only it doesn't have the clothes anymore. But my mom had made a sleeping bag kind of thing that comes up over her head, and she fits in, and it's red like this. I have it still. It's like one of the only things I have from when I was a kid. Anyway, a lot, and the little Kewpie doopity doop on the top of its head, I must have chewed off because that little piece is gone. But anyway, I picked this up because it's cute. Where's Jody? Are you still in there? Anyway, look at that. That is a happy baby. That's not a creepy baby. And it's soft. And it's in good condition. There's no rips or tears. You know, it's obviously could use a wash job on the little face, but the eyes are in good shape. The eyelashes are in good shape. This is actually in really good condition. Okay. There's the other one. Best Western. Wonder where I put the other one. Oh, it's right here. You had a pink one. Do you need the link back, or are you out? Because you're fine. You don't have to come back. I'll be done here shortly. Relax on your porch, because that's a better place. Rubber face dolls. Yeah, she is cute. I thought so. I wish I should have called. I don't know what you were doing today. They had a whole bunch of toys upstairs. They had a whole bunch of dolls in the boxes, and I was just like, I can't deal with this. Don't even ask me what kind they were. I don't know if the pictures are still up or not. Okay. On top of that, here's some gum. Here's another Oral-B. Telling you guys. All right. I'm not going to show you those. All right. This is a vintage bottle of Fabergé powder. And it's full. Wood hue. I don't think this one was used. Fabergé of Paris. Well, I can tell you what, the vintage Fabergé perfume, which wasn't super expensive, is worth, and the talc. I just sold a Fabergé powder puff sometime in the last month or so. That goes with that. Goody, anything goody. I do not feel bad selling these because I will boil it. All of these brushes and combs. That one's DuPont. Hang on. All of the old bobby pins. A lot of times it's just for the, that's goody. Hair combs. Lissa's getting a package. Check this out. You want these, Lissa? Yeah, that Buddy Lee doll. Hey, put a link in the, I was telling somebody else about that. Put a link to that in the chat, will you, Jody? You guys got to go see this. And then I found, like, right, this is how it is. When you guys watch something and you see other people and they're, like, whatever. You might go out the next day or two, and the next day you're out somewhere and actually see it because it's on your mind. You thought about it. But Jody posted this video, and I will look at the dolls. I know that there are some that are worth a lot of money, but I don't normally mess with them because a lot of times they're not in good shape, and they're, anyway, there was a doll that I bought. I listed her. She's composite. The Buddy Lee doll is composite, which is a pressed sawdust. Anyway, go watch Jody's video. It's only like 9 minutes. I don't even know if it's that long. Is it, Jody? 5 minutes? I don't know. She keeps her videos short and sweet. She's very much not like me. So there's that. Put that back in there. That was $1, by the way. That's what they wanted for all of that. I know. I gotta send you oh, okay, that's good. Do I need to send you the link again, or you got it? If you want to pop back in, pop back in. Flower frogs, you guys. This one needs a little cleaning because it's got, oh, that's not, all right, done. I pick flower frogs up all the time, and I just put it in this little dish because they're pokey and they hurt. I just sold a really cool vintage flower frog for $20. I also get the glass ones. I don't have any of those out. The glass flower frogs, they come in all different sizes and shapes. And you can get those. They come in uranium glass as well. Showed these a couple of weeks ago. I sold these. This is the set. I love these. I have a set in my kitchen. You will see this. Let's see which one has a better. See how that says Flint Stainless USA? And it doesn't really matter if it's Flint or what, but because this is a different brand. Stainless Echo, excuse me. And this one is Flint. So these two are part of a set. This one looks like it could be the same part of a set, but it's not. You can see the rivets are different. There's two down here, and these ones are spaced. This one is spaced higher, and these two are closer together. Now, I also got this brand. These, you guys, these will sell for around $20 a piece. I am not joking because I've sold them. This is that brand, Robinson Stainless USA, and it's a slotted, well, it's not really slotted, but it's a spoon. And then this is bracket that you would hang them all on. I have a complete set from the last 3 yard sales of picking up piece by piece by piece. I have a complete set of almost all these brands. We don't know how to give info in 1 minute. I was trying to make a short link, please, Noelle, for what? It's in your Instagram. Do you need it again? What the heck? Here we go. There you go. You got it. Okay, so those, and then you guys, I showed a set, a smaller set that I got. These mid-century modern wooden salt and pepper are very highly collectible right now. All different sizes. What did they want for these? Oh, I just took the price. $7 is what they had on these. This one has a little corky cork down there. Oh, actually still has some pepper in it. It's an extra added bonus. This is a vintage whisk or electrocution device, depending on what it's hooked up to. This I've never seen before, and I asked Brianna, the estate sale gal, I said, what in the heck is it? And she goes, I have no idea. I think it is a can opener. What does it say here? Made in USA, part number, patent pending. Anyway, that's what it looks like, some form of a torture device, can opener. It's got a pointed thing on the end so that if you would poke a hole in something, it is really freaking cool. I could not leave it behind. So there's another piece up here. Here's the super cool. That's all I can say. I will figure it out, but I think that let me know when you're ready, Alyssa. I see you back there. Anyway, that's really cool. Kitchen drawer stuff. Yep. Whenever you're ready, you can talk. You're there.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm just waiting for you to be done. The other link wouldn't let me turn on the mic or the camera. I've tried everything.
Okay.
So that's why I hated to be kind of,
not at all. All of this other stuff goes together, and I picked something up similar to this last week, but I didn't get as much. And this stuff is actually, hey, before that, something else I hid. These are vintage cardboard visors.
Oh my goodness.
That you would get at the game.
Those are the Oklahoma Sooners, right?
Oh, that's where he went to. So these are from the 50s.
I wonder, Bobby, he likes Sooners and Hook'em Horns, which is, I think, the Texas one. But
Well, Bobby's back from Hawaii. He could be here listening to this. He's in so much trouble.
Oh.
I'm just joking.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought there was something I was not privy to.
You guys see these all the time. I'm sure you see these all the time. And you're like, what the hell? 29 cents. I'll tell you what the hell.
Vintage doilies are so awesome. I used them for making decorations on cakes.
Yeah, you can put these right on top of your cake and you sprinkle powdered sugar over the top of them. Voila.
Yep.
Okay, so that ties into the National Cake Decorator Kit.
Aha.
And it's $1.50, you guys. Dollar bill, y'all. It's all in here because she used it. It's all there. Directions, everything. All right. They wanted, oh man.
Something they didn't get.
$2. $2. That's not bad. Where did my...
Now, see, I would have paid that.
Yeah, I would have paid that too. A lot of people will. That's not a bad price.
Heck no.
This is something somebody will buy to keep in their kitchen, or a bakery will buy to keep on their shelf as decoration.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like, oh, what the hell's the name of that? Cracker Barrel.
Yes. We could talk about my nightmare with Cracker Barrel, having been an employee.
I've never
eaten out on the class action.
I have no plans to. So this is a similar, look at the pictures on the front. That's what I buy these for more than anything, you guys.
The graphics.
But the last few that I've had, these actually have their cloth on the outside and they're the plastic on the inside. And there's 2 in this one, and it has all the tips.
Oh, that was well cared for.
Plus 3 extra. Plus 1 bag that was never used. And the directions. But wait, there's more. Because there always is. These were all, I think they were all in the kitchen, but they were in completely different places. This is the cool one. Check this one out for decorating, Lissa. Oh, she's gone. So this one you would put down on your cake or whatever and do your powdered sugar. This is so freaking cool. How to create and decorate clever party cakes easily. This kit here is to make those houses. And it actually is all of the pieces. And it has tested recipes. Make the party cake houses, make the party. So it's got all these different, here you go, right there. That's what this one is. So then it shows you how to use all of them. So it's got all those pieces, just like I just showed you. That, and the roof. Is that not cool? That's it, you guys. That's it. This is what I got today. Oh, there's 2 pieces here. They're stuck together. There you go. That makes it. So that is what, I'm trying to figure out how this actually fits in here correctly. That is what I got today. That was my estate sale haul today of, and then I showed you the other. Is there another? That thing is weird. That's the box. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted by a cardboard box. That's pretty sad. Anyway, there's also another, it shows you how to assemble your party cake house mold. This actually came with it. And then this Order Aluminum Specialty Company. So you can order a larger size one, I guess they had for 25 cents. So that is cool. That goes with that. That spatula did not come with this thing, but they had it stuck inside here. I don't know if this is the original box it came in. It could be. And then the other thing I got, this is really weird. Rycraft's, Eleanor Rycraft, Corvallis, Oregon. A Rycraft cookie stamp recipes. I don't, it's just a little book and it has recipes in it. Molded sugar cookies. There's 2 of them. I thought those are pretty cool. Corvallis is where I was born. My dad ran the dairy for Oregon State University. Anyway, you guys, that's what I got. Not too shabby for 120 bucks, considering, I mean, if we added all the ties up and all of that stuff, probably paid just 5 cents or less for everything. Not too bad. You're working on listing it. I got, are you going to do a video on any of it? I love watching Jody's videos. I still have some stuff for you. One of these days, she's only about 30 minutes away. One of these days, she and I are going to go shopping together. I'll come over there if you don't want to come over here. It's fine with me. Anyway. All right, you guys, what time is it? 12:10. I got to start packing out my aunt's house this week. That is going to not be fun. So, because she has to have her floors torn out and totally replaced, and all the cabinets, you name it, because of the pipe that broke underneath. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much for spending your evening with me or into the morning. Have a great week. I will see any of you who show up on Tuesday morning. I'm working on what sold, and yes, I do plan to do. Good. All right, stay tuned. Stay tuned to Jody's Bat channel. Bat, not bad. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for hanging with me. There's still 17 of you here. I appreciate it. Oh, man, I never clicked. Has that been on there the whole time and nobody told me? Good night, Sal. Have a great week. Stay out of trouble. He's getting his garage all organized. Anyway, I'll see you guys Tuesday if you hang with me. If not, don't forget Wednesday night. Let's talk about it. We're doing still Christmas in July, and this week is all about anything paper that has to do with Christmas. So, all right. Good night, guys. Thanks for hanging out.